Lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Mike Clevenger will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Richie Ashburn is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse, and I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
The next twin up, Cesar Hernandez. Past history with Mike Clevenger. He's 2 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
At the plate, Jason Giambi comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Hernandez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First offering on its way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 2 out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Adbert Alzolay, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Striding in, Edgar Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jeff.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Jeff Bagwell. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0.
That's outside.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Peterson looks up, and that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting fourth,
To the plate now, Jim Edmonds.
Jim.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Peterson. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting fifth. The left
Digging
fielder,
in, Ralph Kiner. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey!
Now the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Up next for Minnesota, Ken Griffey Jr., and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First offering on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A runner at first with no outs here. Bounce to first. To Iglesias for one. On to first to complete the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in his at bat.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail things here 2-0. Next for New York, Tino Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one. Ball two.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez calls for it. He's got it one away.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and two now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard, but I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He enters play. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Jorge Polanco.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Counts even. 2-2 for Polanco.
I got to count 2 and 2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Ivan Herrera, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 26 RBIs. And he takes a cold strike 1. 1 out, nobody on.
That's ball.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Richie Ashburn. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 1-0 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Cesar Hernandez.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Jason Giambi. As position this season, Giambi is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 to Giambi. And he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Big swing by Giambi now, and this one's carrying well out to right. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall, and he is in there.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Here's the 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it gives the Twins a 4-2 lead.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Twins. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to hit is the catcher, Sean Murphy.
The catcher, John.
And that's in there for a strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Still 2-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Edgar Martinez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And Giambi will take this one in for route number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Count even now at 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is Peterson, but it's down as that drops in for a 2-out single. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Now batting.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Yanks leave 1. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
1-2.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Edmonds, and he's got it for your second out. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit towards center. Kiner is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the veteran center fielder Jim Edmonds. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and 1 to Edmonds. And that misses here as they fall behind Edmonds now 3-1. Popped him up. Herrera is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ralph Kiner hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch.
Ball 2. 2-2 now.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Now to the plate, Tino Martinez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Ivan Herrera. And the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Richie Ashburn runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Richie Ashburn becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Cesar Hernandez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead this one 4-2. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Jason Hayward.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0 home. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. One there. Back to Giambi, and they get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball. Ball 1. Austin Nova will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. That's wide. 2-0. Two and 1 now. Now here it comes. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Herrera is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. Still down by a count of 4-2. Austin Nola will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now catching, number 26, Austin Nola.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Giambi. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Fouled away. Pitch on the way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Trevor Cahill takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
The New York Yankees, number 53, Trevor.
Freddie Freeman will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run. A big blow early on. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Hit to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready now. The pitch hit back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw gets him, 2 down. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Edgar Martinez. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving in.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Right there.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Jonathan Hernandez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He's got it. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Digging in once again, Jeff Bagwell. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. This one's down to third. Freeman is up with it. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So striding in, Jim Edmonds, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ralph Kiner. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Yankee. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper.
Right fielder, number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Iglesias is there. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And 2. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. In now, Jorge Polanco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Drilled on the ground to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Ivan Herrera. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the veteran DH, Tino Martinez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now that.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. He singled his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
1 strike.
Two and two now.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The bat.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Schoop. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still down a run. It's 4-3. James Hoyt has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, James Hoyt.
Digging in, Ivan Herrera. No hits in 2 trips. To the plate for him in the ball game.
Ivan Herrera.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
The bat, number 1. Designated hitter, Richie Ashburn.
To the plate now, Richie Ashburn. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Hoyt is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Whoa, that's down.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2 and 2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for Minnesota, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Up next for Minnesota, the first baseman, Jason
In now, Jason Giambi, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. At the plate, Austin Nola. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Edgar Martinez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
So now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. 2-0 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Garrett Hampson will come on now and pinch run here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jeff Bagwell is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Hit hard to third. Hernandez at second. On to Giambi, a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Garrett Hampson will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Freddie Freeman. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Standing in, Bryce Harper, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not get Harper at first. How about that? A bunt single.
Now batting. Left fielder, Josh Peterson.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Josh Peterson. Fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. This is on the ground over to first, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. The set and the 1-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the change. Up there. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped up. Martinez is under it, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jim Edmonds. He's hitless coming into the
leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder,
Trevor Rosenthal. If the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Ralph Kiner, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0.
Count is 2-1.
One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. In now is the Yankees DH, Tino Martinez. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Last chance for the Yankees. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Minnesota Twins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Adbert Alzolay earns win number 4 on the season. Trevor Rosenthal closes the door for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.